Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck? Trapped in a whirlwind of doubt, frustration, and negativity that makes you question everything, your goals, your potential, even your purpose. Let me tell you, you're not alone. We all face moments where the weight of life seems too heavy to carry. V. Own your space. Your environment is more than just the place where you live or work. It's the ecosystem that influences your thoughts, your energy, and ultimately your actions. Think about it. If you're surrounded by clutter, chaos, or negativity, it seeps into your mindset. You start to feel weighed down, distracted, and unable to perform at your best. This isn't just a physical reality, it's a mental and emotional one too. Owning your space means taking intentional control over every aspect of your environment. Start with your physical surroundings. Is your space clean and organized, or does it reflect confusion and chaos? A cluttered environment leads to a cluttered mind. Every item you see, every sound you hear, it all sends signals to your brain. If your surroundings are full of distractions, your focus suffers. If they're full of inspiration, your creativity flourishes. But it doesn't stop there. What about the people you surround yourself with? Are they pouring positivity and encouragement into your life, or are they draining your energy with negativity and doubt? The company you keep is a direct reflection of your environment. It's time to evaluate who's in your circle. Are these people pushing you closer to your goals or pulling you away from them? Remember, you can't build a winning environment with people who constantly lose focus. And let's not forget about your mental space. What are you allowing into your mind? The conversations you engage in, the media you consume, the thoughts you entertain, all of these shape your internal environment. If your mind is a constant replay of negative self-talk or fear-based thinking, it's impossible to move forward. You need to actively fill your mental space with content that inspires, motivates, and challenges you to grow. Owning your space is about taking responsibility for every input that influences your life. It's not about waiting for someone else to create the right conditions for you. It's about stepping up and doing it for yourself. When you own your space, you create the foundation for a winning environment, one where negativity has no room to thrive. Shift your perspective. Negative feelings are inevitable. They creep in during moments of doubt, failure, or uncertainty, often whispering lies that make you question your worth or ability. But here's the truth, those feelings are not facts, and they don't define you. They're fleeting, temporary, and within your power to overcome if you choose to shift your perspective. Perspective is everything. It's the lens through which you view the world and your place in it. When negative feelings arise, they can cloud your vision, making small obstacles seem like insurmountable mountains. But when you take a step back and challenge those feelings, you begin to see them for what they really are: momentary hurdles, not permanent roadblocks. One way to shift your perspective is by reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Think about the last time you faced a significant setback. In that moment, it may have felt like the end of the world. But now, looking back, can you see the lessons it taught you? Perhaps it made you stronger, more resourceful, or more determined. Every difficulty carries within it the seed of a breakthrough if you're willing to look for it. Another powerful way to shift your perspective is through gratitude. When negativity takes hold, it's easy to focus solely on what's wrong and forget everything that's right. Take a moment to pause and list the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity because it redirects your focus from scarcity to abundance. It reminds you that despite the challenges, there's still so much to appreciate and build upon. Your self-talk also plays a critical role in shaping your perspective. What are you saying to yourself when you're faced with challenges? Are you feeding into the negativity with thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never get through this? Or are you countering those thoughts with empowering affirmations? The words you speak to yourself matter. They have the power to either trap you in negativity or lift you into possibility. Finally, remember that shifting your perspective requires intentionality. It's not something that happens by accident. It's a choice you have to make daily, sometimes moment by moment. It's about recognizing that while you can't always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond to it. Every time you choose to see the silver lining, to focus on the solution instead of the problem, or to rise above the noise of doubt, you're training your mind to operate from a place of strength and resilience. Surround yourself with winners. The people around you have a profound influence on your mindset, attitude, and ultimately your success. Whether you realize it or not, their energy, beliefs, and behaviors are contagious. If you're surrounded by people who complain, doubt, and settle for less, then negativity will seep into your life. On the other hand, if you're surrounded by individuals who strive for greatness, uplift others, and refuse to quit, their drive will inspire you to reach higher. Building a circle of winners starts with recognizing the difference between those who fuel your growth and those who drain it. Winners don't always look like flashy success stories. They are the people who show up consistently, work hard, and push through challenges with resilience. These are the individuals who will celebrate your victories and hold you accountable when you're not showing up for yourself. Winners challenge you not to break you down, but to help you rise to your full potential. Take a moment to evaluate your inner circle. Who are you spending the most time with? Are these people aligned with the vision you have for your life? Do they encourage you to keep going when times get tough, or do they pull you back into doubt and negativity? The hard truth is that not everyone is meant to stay on your journey. Some relationships serve a season, and it's okay. Letting go of toxic or unproductive connections creates space for the people who genuinely want to see you win. Winners are also people who inspire you to level up just by being in their presence. They have an energy that's undeniable, a confidence born not out of arrogance, but out of determination and self-belief. When you're around winners, you find yourself thinking bigger, working harder, and believing more deeply in what's possible. Their success doesn't intimidate you, it motivates you. And the more time you spend in this kind of environment, the more it transforms the way you think and act. But it's not just about finding winners, it's about being one too. Relationships are a two-way street, and you can't expect to draw greatness into your life if you're not willing to bring it yourself. Be the kind of person who uplifts others, who shows up with integrity, and who inspires those around you to strive for more. When you operate from a place of authenticity and commitment, you naturally attract others who share the same values and drive. Surrounding yourself with winners doesn't mean excluding everyone who's struggling or imperfect, far from it. It's about choosing to align yourself with people who are committed to growth and positivity, even in the face of challenges. Winners aren't perfect, but they are persistent. They don't let setbacks define them, and they won't let you settle for less than you're capable of achieving. Take control of your inputs. Your mind is like fertile soil, ready to grow whatever seeds are planted in it. The seeds you allow in, whether positive or negative, will determine the harvest you reap in your life. That's why taking control of your inputs is one of the most critical steps in creating a winning environment. What you allow into your mind, body, and soul directly influences your emotions, your actions, and ultimately your success. Start by examining the media you consume. Every day, you're bombarded with messages from social media, TV, books, podcasts, and the internet. But not all of these messages serve your growth. Think about it. Are you spending hours scrolling through negativity, gossip, or drama? Or are you intentionally seeking out content that motivates you, teaches you something new, or reinforces your goals, the things you watch, read, and listen to become the building blocks of your mindset? Choose wisely. Conversations are another powerful input. Who are you talking to regularly, and what are those conversations about? Are they filled with complaints, excuses, and blame? Or are they centered around solutions, dreams, and possibilities? Every word you hear and every dialogue you engage in has the potential to either lift you up or drag you down. Taking control of your inputs means being selective about the conversations you participate in and the energy you absorb from others. Your habits are also a form of input. The way you start your day, the routines you follow, and the rituals you create all feed into your mental and emotional state. If your mornings begin with chaos, negativity, or procrastination, that energy will set the tone for the rest of your day. On the other hand, if you start with intentional practices like gratitude, exercise, or goal setting, you're programming your mind for productivity and success. And let's not forget the importance of self-talk. What you say to yourself matters more than what anyone else says to you. Are your thoughts dominated by doubt, fear, and self-criticism, or are they focused on affirmations, encouragement, and belief in your abilities? Your internal dialogue is one of the most powerful inputs in your life, and you have the ability to control it. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them. Replace them with statements that align with your goals and your worth. Even the food you eat and the energy you invest in your physical health are inputs that affect your ability to thrive. A body that feels sluggish or unhealthy can't support a mind that's sharp and focused. Prioritizing good nutrition, regular movement, and adequate rest is another way of ensuring that your inputs are aligned with a winning environment. Taking control of your inputs is about recognizing that you are not a passive participant in your own life. You have the power to choose what influences you, and those choices add up to shape your reality. When you filter out the noise, the negativity, and the distractions, you create space for clarity, purpose, and growth to take root. Commit to daily victories. Success is not a one-time event, it's the result of consistent, intentional action over time. Often we get caught up in the idea that winning means achieving something grand, something monumental. But the truth is, winning starts small. It's the accumulation of daily victories that build the foundation for long-term success. When you commit to these small, consistent wins, you create momentum that pushes you forward, even in the face of challenges. A daily victory can be as simple as making your bed in the morning. It might seem insignificant, but starting your day with order sets a tone of accomplishment. It's a small action that tells your mind, I've already succeeded at something today. This seemingly minor task carries a ripple effect into the rest of your day, encouraging you to tackle other tasks with the same sense of purpose. Daily victories also mean showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when motivation is low, and the temptation to skip a workout, procrastinate on a project, or avoid a difficult conversation feels overwhelming. But those are the moments that matter most. Pushing through resistance, taking even a single step forward is a victory. It proves to yourself that you're stronger than your excuses. Breaking larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks is another way to ensure daily victories. When you look at a big goal, it can feel intimidating and impossible to achieve. But when you focus on just the next step, whether it's writing one page of a book, making one sales call, or saving a small amount of money, you make progress that adds up over time. Each small win builds confidence and reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving the bigger goal. Celebration is a critical part of committing to daily victories. Too often we downplay our progress because we think it's not significant enough, but every step forward is worth acknowledging. Celebrating your small wins reinforces positive behavior and encourages you to keep going. It doesn't have to be extravagant. A simple acknowledgement of your effort can be enough to keep you motivated. Consistency is key. A single day of effort won't change your life, but a commitment to winning every day will. The beauty of daily victories is that they don't have to be perfect. It's not about doing everything flawlessly, it's about doing something intentionally. Even if you fall short in one area, focusing on what you did achieve keeps your momentum alive. Finally, daily victories create a mindset of resilience. When you focus on winning each day, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by setbacks or failures. You learn to measure success not by the absence of obstacles, but by your ability to keep moving forward despite. Over time, this approach transforms the way you approach challenges, making you more determined and unshakable in the pursuit of your goals. Resilience over resistance. Life is guaranteed to throw challenges your way. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments when nothing seems to go as planned. In those moments, it's easy to get stuck in resistance, pushing back against reality, feeling frustrated, or dwelling on why things aren't fair. But resistance doesn't move you forward, it keeps you stuck. To create a winning environment, you must embrace resilience, the ability to adapt, recover, and keep going no matter what comes your way. Resilience starts with mindset. It's the understanding that challenges are not the enemy, they are part of the process. Every successful person you admire has faced obstacles, but they didn't let those obstacles define them. Instead, they saw them as opportunities to grow stronger. Resilience means accepting that setbacks are temporary and using them as stepping stones rather than barriers. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate resilience is by focusing on what you can control. Often we waste energy worrying about circumstances outside our control, other people's actions, unexpected events, or past mistakes. But resilience is about taking ownership of your response. You can't always control the storm, but you can control how you navigate through it. By shifting your energy towards solutions instead of problems, you empower yourself to move forward. Another key element of resilience is self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things go wrong, to replay mistakes in your mind or question your abilities. But beating yourself up doesn't make you stronger, it makes you weaker. Resilience comes from treating yourself with kindness and patience, recognizing that failure is a natural part of growth. When you give yourself permission to learn and improve, you bounce back faster and stronger. Building resilience also requires practice. Just like a muscle, it grows stronger the more you use it. Start by taking on small challenges, intentionally things that push you out of your comfort zone but are manageable. Each time you face discomfort and overcome it, you're training your mind to handle bigger challenges. Over time, resilience becomes a habit, and you find yourself more prepared to face whatever life throws at you. Your environment plays a significant role in fostering resilience. Surround yourself with people who encourage you to keep going, even when the path gets tough. These are the individuals who remind you of your strengths and help you see the bigger picture when you're stuck in the details. At the same time, limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's toxic relationships, unproductive habits, or environments that drain your energy. A winning environment supports resilience by providing the tools and encouragement you need to persevere. Perspective is another cornerstone of resilience. When you're in the midst of a challenge, it's easy to focus solely on the struggle and lose sight of the progress you've made. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Remind yourself of the times you've overcome obstacles before and recognize that you have the strength to do it again. Resilience is about seeing challenges as temporary and keeping your eyes on the long-term vision. Ultimately, resilience is not about avoiding difficulty or pretending everything is okay when it's not. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation, finding your footing, and taking the next step forward. It's about learning to bend without breaking, to face adversity with courage, and to come out stronger on the other side. Resilience is the foundation that allows you to thrive in any environment, no matter how tough it gets.